Welcome to Primordial Flows, where we tend to our primordial flows. So, if you'd like to consent to connecting energies, more like consenting for me to tune into your energy, because we are already connected, we're all connected to each other and everything. So, if you'd like to consent to having me read this collective energy for you, then I invite you to do so now. Whoa, I just felt like a huge, like, whoosh, like, orange, like, kind of like a big orange energy kind of blast me in the face. And I'm hearing the sound of mountains, like, just like echoing, radiating sound of mountains. I'm hearing drops of water pulling us into this context, this scene. I'm seeing a frog jumping. I'm seeing some deer in the woods. So this is a channeled journey, as my videos are. And so if you'd like to come along, then I invite you to come along. Find a comfortable position, noticing the contact with the earth, the contact with gravity. Coming into the present moment. Lately in the collective and in myself as a mirror for the collective, I've been feeling heartache and processing around heartache. And so we've come to this nature scene, perhaps to get clarity around this. These mountains and beings and elements to witness our ache. I'm hearing like an owl hooting, feeling like they see this. They witness this. I'm feeling drawn to share about a process I was in earlier around processing this ache, and I found myself in the heart of who I was aching for. I felt into where I was being held. And I felt myself being held in this heart space of another. And then I felt myself being held in my own heart space and what my heart space was holding. And the two felt very different. My heart space was holding a lot of brightness, and this heart space that was holding me felt really sad. And so I just stayed present with this sadness. And as I stayed present there, it started to I started to notice it change. The environment started to change. And slowly the tenderness and the rawness of this sadness and the sensitivity of this sadness through the presence with it started to become this really strong, like, heart pulse. And this showed me how to allow myself to be held. And it feels like there's layers of this when we hold, like, especially in different familial relationships, like when we hold someone in our heart and they also hold us in our heart, and then we hold them, it's like we're holding them, holding us, holding them, like. And so what this experience was showing me was that in my presence, in my love, I can generate healing in the relationship. It was just showing me new dynamics that I hadn't really seen before, and I felt like empowered. And through this, like, deep sense of compassion and this deep sense of being, like, ultimately us all being the same source and being oneness. It wasn't about blame or who's responsible for what. It was just about compassion and love and understanding and presence. And it's not saying that I'm gonna go reach out to the people who have hurt me or try to connect with them, or it's just a practice of, like, healing my own heart and kind of in the quantum realm or in the spiritual realm, like, if people either can't let go of me or won't let go of me, how can I be a source of healing? Because otherwise I was feeling that sadness. And so that way of generating healing, like, your healing is my healing. And so it started to open up, so much for me and how I felt like nobody could hold me, but I didn't really know how to let them hold me. And I didn't really know that I had any power in how I want to be held. It was just like, oh, well, if they have capacity, they will. But in my presence, through this kind of inner work, that compassion and love, just emanating compassion and love, teaches people how I want to be held, because that is how I hold myself and how I hold them. I'm hearing like bells ringing. I may this message reach whoever it needs to reach. Spirit, is there anything else? It's just a message to know that know that you are loved, that all parts of you are loved, and all parts of you can be transformed through love. It's a kind of surrender to that love. Especially the parts we've like hidden away and don't even want to acknowledge or see for ourselves. If the more we can do that for ourselves, the more we can be able to offer that to others. But really, we're all one. So the more we can do that for ourselves, the more we can do that for ourselves. Of like different extensions of ourselves. Just through that presence, the loving presence, the presence of love, presence that is love. Okay. I'm going to leave it here. It's kind of a shorter message today, so thank you for allowing me to read this for you and share this with you. And until next time, and even beyond next time, may we be held in a loving presence, all parts of us.